All right. Morning, guys. It is Thursday. I'm live here at. Oops. Didn't even do that, guys. So I'm live Thursday, the 28th, 29th, somewhere around there. And this video will connect with a lot of people. And it's also going to have a big effect on how people accept credit card fees and transactions for their business. Because I think a lot of people don't realize how credit card fees and how disruptive this can be to a small business. Why? Because it's overlooked, because a lot of these fees are not understood. So, let's get into this video, guys. My name is Ricardo. Here we go. Alright, guys, that's Ricardo, junkguysdfw.net. Hi. I am the owner of a junk removal service that is located in Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex. I also own a few other locations nationwide. And I am the owner of a haunted house located in Fort Worth and another haunted house located in the Dallas area. I want to talk about junk removal and its credit card fees, how disruptive, and how the convenience to help a customer out pay with a credit card is not convenient for your business as you grow your business. Okay, all around just says cash and Zelle only. Of course. I had seen a dumpster business online a few weeks ago, and I think I talked about this in one of my videos. How they only accept credit cards when they're dropping off dumpsters to their customer. They allow their customers to pay with only credit cards, right? I'm totally blown away by the simplicity, how he adds that to the video, and he explains it as a convenience for the customer, but not for his business, because he doesn't realize that he's affecting his business every single day. And I'm going to tell you, if you're in junk removal and you're building your business, I want to talk about the expenses that you have in credit card fees. I want to talk about how it affects your business and the realization that you don't even know what you're doing. I mean, that sometimes it's to the normal person that they're not making any money yearly, but the credit card companies are in your pocket monthly, and they're the only people making money. And these credit card companies, they're good at what they do. They're very deceptive in their plans. They know exactly how to rip you off without you finding out. And it's a shame. It's a real shame that you hired these people for convenience for your business, and ultimately the only people making money are the credit card companies. So your business always had a business partner, and that was the credit card company. Isn't that crazy? It's ridiculous to think that way. Oh my God, I got a customer live. Let me answer this. I have to answer this one. Oh my gosh. Hello, how may I help you? Oh, did I hang up? Oh no, I didn't answer. Oh, hello, how may I help you? What? Yeah, what city are you in? What, Hearst? Okay, I'm going to Hearst right now. I'm going to Hearst right now to pick up a couch. Send me your address. I'll stop by and look at it and give you a free estimate. I'm there anyway. I'm 25 minutes away, okay? Yeah, just text to this number, okay? And I'll talk to you in a minute, okay? Bye, bud. Wow, what a coincidence. I'm going to the same city right now. So, here's what I want to talk about, guys, about these credit card companies, the deceptive ways that they lure small entrepreneurs and small business owners to get these convenience to the customer, but not to your business. It is so convenient to the customer, but not to your business. For the last 18 years, I do not take credit cards. I haven't taken credit cards. And I'm going to tell you, credit cards in my business are about maybe 1% of turnaround. That means I turn them down and then they find another way to pay me. Maybe about 2% of my business is credit cards. But I don't do credit cards, so it really doesn't matter. I want to explain something to you really quickly, how this adds up. And the realization that a small business owner doesn't see. This is a really, really important video. Stay tuned, guys. I'm going to give you some really good numbers on this. And I'm pretty decent when it comes to math. So let's see if I can do this just off the top of my head with this percentage, okay? Credit card companies, to allow for your business to take credit cards, they charge about 3% to 3.5%. Then there's a monthly fee that they don't tell you about, but they mention it when you're signing up for these credit card companies. And that is a $9.99 fee a month. That's $9.99 a month. So that's $120 a year. So just to accept credit cards, it's $9.99 a month. Okay? That's one thing. Second thing is, they have a service fee per transaction. And that service fee is usually 25 cents to 20 cents. That means every time someone orders a dumpster or a junk removal and you do the transaction, they're going to charge you 20 to 25, let's just say 25 cents per transaction. Per transaction. It's a transaction fee. And this has been for the last 100 years. It's been going like this since there was credit cards. Then they charge you a percentage. And it's 3.5 to 3%. That's the going rate right now for any credit card. And to get 3% is somebody like Walmart, okay? It is not something that is, it is not a fee. It's just a percentage fee. And this percentage fee is usually 3.5%. So let's just pretend that per transaction of $100, they make $3.50 plus the 25 cent fee, $3.75, and then at the end of the month you're getting a charge $9.99. And you think, oh, that ain't nothing, man. It's a convenience. Yes, it's a convenience to the customer to pay with credit card. It is a convenience to them, but it's not a convenience to your business. Okay, yes, it helps out the customer, and yes, customer service is number one. Customer service is numero uno, and that is true. Price is number one. Number two is customer service. Let me explain something to you. And I want you to think about this, because I'm about to go off on a little rant. If you made $10,000 this month, and all you did was accept $10,000 in credit card fees this month, okay? I want you to think about that. And the credit card company charged you 3.5%. With the transaction fee and the percentage fee, you're looking at close to about 10,000 times 3.5. About $420 in fees this month. This month only. On a yearly basis, on a yearly basis, that transaction fee is going to cost you $4,700, around there, $4,500, $4,500. Whoa, what? In 2 years, it will cost you $9,000 just because you accepted credit cards. Whoa, wait, what? All right. If you don't think that's bad, let's do $20,000. Let's say that in March of this year, you charge $20,000 in credit card fees. $20,000. The credit card companies are going to charge you 25 cents per transaction, and then a percentage fee of 3.5%, which comes out to 3.5 and $20,720. Yeah, I hope that number's right. $720. What? In 1 year, you're going to be paying close to $8,400. Holy cow. Oh, it's only $8,400. Yes, but that's $8,400 that is out of your pocket that you can go to the auction and buy another vehicle. That you can go buy a dumpster. That you can go and put that money to buying your son a used truck. No, screw that. You can go and buy a nice Nike outfit for you, for your wife, so you and both of y'all can go to Disneyland and travel $8,400 and then buy a used car for about $4,000. Still, $8,400 in 2 years. That is a little over $17,000. That's almost a new vehicle. And you're letting the transaction companies take that from you. But let's get into this a little better. This is where most of the good junk removal companies are. If you make over $30,000 in revenue, now all of them, 10,000, 20,000 were all revenues also. If you make $30,000 in junk removal in revenue, and it is all credit card sales, all right, and they charge you a transaction fee per service, and then they charge you 3.5% to those $30,000. You want to hear something crazy? They made $1,050 off of you that month. That's probably not even what you made in profit this month. Holy cow. Your business partner made money more than you did. And that business partner is called American Express, Visa, Discover, MasterCard. You didn't even know you had a business partner. And in 1 year, that transaction fee's going to cost you $12,000. You heard me. Let's talk about what you can buy with $12,000. That right there is a mortgage on a home at $1,000 a pop. It's rent on a cheap apartment. It is the price of almost 3 of my vehicles that I use. You could easily buy 3 of these. Holy cow, does that make sense to anybody? These credit card companies are some of the most deceptive scammers out in the market right now. But there are pros to these scams and there are cons to the scams. Let's get into some of the pros and scams. Some of the pros and cons of this business of taking credit card. First of all, it is so much more convenient to the customer. Oh my God, it is so much convenient to the customer. He doesn't have to carry cash. He doesn't have to. He could just carry that card. Wait a minute. Isn't the transaction faster with credit cards than it is with cash? No. Let's hypothetically think about that. Let's say it's $300. You go do a garage clean, and it's $300. And you have $300 in your pocket. What's faster, giving them a credit card or reaching in your pocket and giving them $300? Which one's faster? Because see, when I give him $300, the transaction's over. Well, maybe he has to get each dollar and separate it. So let's count, a few seconds in that. But when you do a credit card transaction, there's grabbing the credit card, like you grab the money. There's swiping it, getting the terminal, and then there's signing it. You don't have to sign when you give somebody $300. And you certainly don't have to go through the tip thing. The tip screen. There's nothing like that. Got you on that one. Is the transaction really a lot faster with credit cards? Guys, it's not. Cash is king. Pro and a con. Okay. What's another pro of taking credit cards? Larger transactions. Oh my God, that is a big one. That is a big, big one. And that one right there is one that a lot of people look at and they're like, they could just pay with credit card. I'll nip this thing in the bud. Man, instead of charging them $400, I might as well just go $600. They're paying with credit card. Yeah, man, I'll just do that. It's so much convenient for the customer to pay with credit card. So I'll just charge them more. Con. How about if there's a kickback on that? They refuse to pay it. How about if they say the transaction was fraud? And that no junk removal company came and spent $600 at your property? Nobody came to their property and cleaned up, and they charge you $600. Guess who gets to pay that fee? Not the credit card company, but that's you. That is 100% you. The credit card company gets out of all the liability. It relies on you because you're the one that took the transaction. You pay the loss. You take the loss. You take the loss in revenue, the loss in profit for that job. You do, not the credit card companies. No, 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 no. They wipe their hands clean of that transaction, boy. They love it that way, too. Let's talk about something else. Credit cards. They are so easily a convenience to the customer. They cause larger transactions. But you know what they are also? They're easy to carry. They're easy to be able to go and just... See, it's not about the transaction. It's about having it in your wallet. It's about having it and being sure that you have that credit on there. That you're borrowing money. See, there's reasons why credit card companies give you these fees and charge customers fees. Is because they are giving you a loan that day off that credit card. Because you don't have $1,000 in the bank. They give you $1,000 and they charge that convenience to the customer, which charges it to the junk removal company. Oh, wait a minute. What's the con on that? I'll tell you what it is. When someone illegally scans your credit card and defrauds you, and online they start charging you fees, and you had no idea what happened. There is a lot of electronic fraud out there that you don't even know what's going on. There's so many scams. And guess who's responsible for that one? Yep, you heard it. You are. You get online, you start buying stuff, and they steal your credit card numbers. You're donezo. You're done on that one. I'm going to tell you guys, that's never happened with me in cash. I've never paid for something in cash and someone's defrauded me with cash. I can't remember the last time that happened. And that's the honest truth. That is the honest truth. credit card fees, credit card companies, and credit cards are so old school these days. I'm going to tell you, there are options to this, and it's 3 of the biggest companies out there right now. There's actually 4, and one of the 4 of the companies charge just like credit card, and that's called PayPal. They're kind of the original gangsters of this whole online banking or online debit card. Well, I'm going to tell you, there's a company called Zelle, Venmo, and Cash App. And Venmo probably is the leader of this. Well, Zelle is connected with Wells Fargo. Zelle is really big time. They are really like a banking institute, but they have their own application that's called Zelle. And they don't charge the fees that credit card companies don't. Venmo doesn't either. Venmo is more of a white collar. It's out there, and they're really, really, really popular. They're probably number 1. Then Zelle is number 2. And then you have number 3, which is with the urban people. And this is more Hispanically, Afro-American people. And they use Cash App. Cash App is an application just like Venmo and just like Zelle. Okay? You're bullying them boys. No, I'm just telling the truth, brother. I'm going to tell you something, guys. The credit card companies have their days counted. Last year, they made a little over $56 billion in fees and transactions to customers. $56 billion. One of the CEOs of American Express got a $28 million raise last year. Can you imagine getting called into an office and say, hey, you did great ripping off the American people. We're going to give you $28 million for ripping off every American in the United States. Holy cow. Isn't that crazy? Hey, brother, come on in here. You're the CEO of MasterCard. Come on in here, man. Listen. For you, raising transaction fees and raising percentage fees and monthly fees, we're going to give you $28 million for doing that. Man, you did a great job ripping off people. Our revenue's up $56 billion. What? I want you to think about that for a second, guys, because these credit card companies are out there to make money. Convenience has been thrown out the door just because people can pay with credit card. Now, my son, I'll tell you, my son's a smart kid. He has an American Express card, great credit. His credit card's like $790. He pays all his bills on time. He's got a credit card right now of like $6,000 on it. And he says, Dad, I try to pay it off every month, and every month I put like $1,000 and it doesn't budge. And I'm saying, because son, it's kind of some of those fees that they charge you. He goes, yeah, for some reason out of the 1,000, they only accept 800 of it and like 200 goes in fees. I said, bro, that's how it is. That's how credit card. He goes, they're ripping me off. I said, that's right, they are. So as of January, he stopped using his credit card and he's just paying it off. He thought by using his credit card, he was building wealth. He was building more credit, which was true. I said, brother, if you want to build wealth, you want to buy cars and just have payments on cars and houses and cell phone bills, I'll help you out. But this whole thing is not going to help you. They prey on young kids. They prey on young college kids to get in debt, to build that debt to make money. Can you believe the credit card company, American Express, had $56 billion in profit last year? 56 billion in profit. Their revenue must have been in the trillions of dollars. I have no idea. Their revenue must have been like $800 billion. I have no idea. But just that number is incredible. And then you come down to the meat and the bones of this whole thing, and it's people like us. Junk removal companies that are getting hit with revenue of $10,000 on credit card fees every month and getting charged $4,000 every year. And if we have $20,000 in revenue in 1 month and then getting hit with 3.5% in transaction fees and having $7,000 a year. And you have a business partner. You know that some junk removal companies don't make $1,000 a month in profit? Some junk removal companies don't make $1,000, not even $1,000 in profit monthly. But I'll tell you who does on your team. That's American Express, Visa, MasterCard, and Discover. They do. Oh yeah, they make money. While you're struggling paying bills, the credit card companies are making money. The more you struggle, the more they make. Now that is pretty sad, man. Then think about that for a second, because these credit card companies aren't your friends, and they'll never be your friends. It's all about convenience. No, it's not. It's not convenient when a customer says that there's fraud on their credit card and they really did pay you with credit card, and then you're contacting the credit card company trying to get your money because they said it was fraud or a scam. How convenient is that for you when they can't solve it for you? But now you have to do it. I don't see any convenience in that crap at all. It's a total ripoff, guys. A total ripoff. So if you're taking credit cards right now, stop taking credit cards. End your relationship with the credit card companies, and your profit margins will go up. Profit margins go down when you take credit cards. And that's, no, I'm sorry guys, that's the honest truth. Profit margins go down. I'm trying to help these people out that are new to this business, because they just don't honestly understand how business works. But I do not accept credit cards because of that reason. Because of that reason, that only reason. What's going on here? 424. Where's this house at? Oh, 424. Okay. How do I get in that driveway? Alright guys, I'm here at my first job. I gotta let y'all go. I will talk to y'all later. How the hell? I'm just gonna park right here. Block someone else's house. Well, I'll just go straight right here. What's going on? Maybe I'm going to this customer's house. I'm wearing like shorts and a shirt. I'm not wearing anything. Alright guys, I will see y'all later. Have a great day.